Well, there you have it. Houston Texans with the victory. And you can look back. I just made a video about the Houston Texans, about how everything's going to be okay. They're on the right path. They've got the coach. They've got the quarterback. Now, obviously, a win would go a long way in really, bolstering your confidence and as a fan, just to be like, yeah, I like what we're doing. I like the direction that we're going in. If you're new to our channel, we make videos for teams that don't get the love nationally like they should. Houston Texans, we've been saying it all offseason. They're going to be better than most people think. Even said it again just a couple days ago. I said the Houston Texans are going to be better, or are better than most people think, because they started 0-2. It's like, oh boy, I don't know. Injuries hit them, but they get a huge win against the Jags and really come away with this. Now it's like, okay, right? A victory just kind of sparks everything. It's hard to get that first victory. We're Detroit Lions fans, so we know all about that. You're kind of in this rebuild. And Dan Campbell, it took him 11 games or 10 or whatever, 11 games to get that first victory. And so the fact that the Houston Texans got that right away, really just in 3 games, is like huge. Just get that monkey off your back. Let's start playing. But in the process, they found a star, and a star at the most important position in their quarterback, CJ Stroud. Here's what they had to say about this dude after the game. The best thing that happened to the Houston Texans franchise was us beating the Indianapolis Colts last game last year. We drafted the right guy. Man, he's a leader. He's a phenomenal player, a phenomenal guy with God-given talent. Dude, he's unbelievable. Let's go. That was from the tight end. And here's the thing about this guy. First quarterback in NFL history with at least 900 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions in his first 3 career starts. The 0 interceptions thing is awesome to go in with everything else, because look, you could just be throwing it all over the yard. You're just trying to make plays. You're being reckless with the ball, tips. He's accurate. He just gets the game. So the Houston Texans, yes, you win. Obviously, that's great. And who knows what the season holds for you. And again, I think you're better than most people are realizing. Maybe they realize it now. But you have a coach that's going to get the culture right. He's a Texans guy. Defense will be hard-nosed. All those things. That's all great. I love it. And the culture is going to go in the right direction. But CJ Stroud is it. You got to have a quarterback, and you'll go how your quarterback goes. And then the rest of the stuff you can fill in, but you got to have a quarterback. In Week 18 of the 2020 season, let's remember how we got here. Houston defeated the Colts, and that moved the number 1 overall pick to the Bears, who ultimately traded it. And then the Panthers, they take Bryce Young. Fine, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But what happens is now you're left with Stroud, right? Take it all day. Sunday, Stroud became the 3rd quarterback to throw 900 yards in his first 3 starts, joining Herbert and Cam Newton. So the yardage, that's fine. But look, you're just trying, again, being a Detroit Lions fan, we've seen that where you're trying to rebuild. You're trying to see what's the foundation. Where are we? Are we on the right path to being something someday, whether it's this year, next year? But before, both Lions and Texans, you're just bouncing all over. It's like, oh, we like this guy. We like that. You're just chasing. You sign a free agent. You draft. And nothing is just, okay, let's just get on a path of we're going somewhere. We're building upon a nucleus, that sort of thing. Texans have that now. And it's so cool to see. And now as you look at the season, I just made a video on this. I looked at the schedule and said, all right, Baltimore's going to be good. They just lost, but they lost to Indy. Like, those are going to kind of learn that Baltimore and Indy are good teams. Jacksonville is a good team. So you've played 3 good teams. You've won 1 of those. And now you've got 3 games left before your bye to really find out what this season will be. And I think you can beat Pittsburgh. I think you can beat Atlanta. I think you can beat these are all manageable games. And so I was saying earlier, these 4 games are really the season, and we'll see what the season holds. And this is what you had to have. You had to have a couple of victories in these last 4 before you go to the bye week. So if you go into the bye week with 2 or 3 wins, then let's go. The season's there. Games are meaningful, and you're not just like 0-6 to start the year, right? Been there. Lions 0-6, and it's like, this is not fun. It's like, give me something, right? Let us be 3-3. Let us be 2-4 even. Get a couple victories. So you do that. But more importantly than the victories is you find out that you have a quarterback. So now the next 10 years, you're just going to be in the mix. Now, you got to be strategic and get the right free agents. No question about that. And you got to draft well. If you can draft well, you've got something here, because don't overspend in free agency and draft well. Now, that's hard to do. It just is. I mean, everyone wants to draft well, like, duh. But you can draft great. You don't have a quarterback, doesn't matter. So the Houston Texans absolutely love what they're doing. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on Stroud, on this victory. Houston Texans fans, awesome for you. Again, just know what it's like to kind of be, we're trying to build something. We've been okay, not good. Kind of, I mean, the Lions and the Texans were very similar. Not that good. Had a couple flare-ups, right, with Deshaun Watson. We're like, we're not bad. We had the same thing with Stafford, where we had some, but we just knew, like, it's not. What are we doing? We don't really have it. We don't have a franchise, a winning culture. It's just, we won a few games. It's tough. Where this feels more real, and there's something that's just starting. Again, it's very beginning, but a win just accelerates the excitement and accelerates the fact that, yeah, we are going to be good. And again, I don't know if that's this year or next, but you're definitely going to be better than people think you are this year. And then, boom, now you're going. Now you're getting adding a free agent here or there, and the thing just starts going. And by the way, Tank Dell, another big a game for him. That's the stuff. You've got a rookie receiver, rookie head coach, rookie quarterback. So young guys, young nucleus that's building upon itself, and it could be great. So again, we are Detroit Lions fans that have this channel that make videos for teams that don't get the love nationally. You just don't, it's not hearing a lot about the Houston Texans all off season. We were just like, man, Stroud, hello, like, he's going to be good, right? Like, we watched CJ Stroud at Ohio State, and we're like, yeah, he's pretty solid. I mean, really NFL quarterback, because in college I don't want to say he struggled. Don't hear me say he struggled, but one thing that he couldn't take advantage of his legs, because he just didn't want to. And it's just like, that's not who I am. It's not who I am. I have got a super good arm and I use it. I don't run, which is perfect for the NFL. In college, I think they wanted him to run more. I wish he would have ran more, scrambled, but it's like, that is a bad habit to get into in college that you don't need to do in the NFL. So he's just going to be back there playing pocket passer football. That's who he is, and that's perfect. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Congrats to the Houston Texans on a victory, and we'll see all of you on the next one.